Why do you look so angry?
I'm not angry.
No, but I see you all the time, and I'm just saying, like, throughout this whole time, you've been looking real angry. Yeah, honestly, okay? There's no reason to be angry. Even if you don't like something I say, there's no reason. Like,
I am not angry. I'm just stressed.
The more louder she gets, the more disoriented I become.
Never one time did you ever say, I'm in love with you. Why do you have me here?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm serious. I wasted a lot of money, a lot of time. Don't say no. I wasted a lot of money to come over here, so respect me.
I am sorry.
No, I'm serious.
It hurts me greatly to hear her mean words, her aggression, her anger. But I still love Rayne, and I don't want to lose her.
This whole thing with Rayne and Chidi, personally, I feel that she attacked the sister verbally, strictly because I guess she was upset that they questioned her about her lack of cooking. As she talked about the wide selection of canned soup that is cancerous and has been known to be cancerous. I guess she thought that, you know, they shouldn't be looking at me some type of way because I don't cook. I feel like they have a right to ask you and question you about that because you act as if Chidi is American. He is blind. He is African, and he's used to a very traditional culture where women cook for their men. Like, it's just something that they do.
Right.
So that you're not here eating cancer foods and having microwave pizzas and like just anyway, it's very important for women to cook. It's important for families that have cooked meals because at the end of the day, you have all of these things that are pumped with chemicals that can lead you to an early death. And who wants to have a husband who has died at 30 because you have been feeding him canned chicken ramen soup noodles from a can? Like, what is that?
Okay, there are now. Yes, it's true. There are.
And we got a wide selection.
I think she just felt.
Get on my nerve. She really get on my nerve.
I mean, I think everyone knows that, you know, like, it's not the best
don't even
of foods,
look well
but you know
herself.
something. There are people who have lived off of some of them foods, and the foods would be quite delicious.
Well, we have to ask about the quality of their life.
Right, but what I'm just saying is just that, you know, so no, we are not putting our noses on the foods over there in America because sometimes, you know, we just want to have some of those foods. Sometimes you just miss those foods after a while. But
I'm sorry, when I went to America after I had been here in Tanzania, I gained 30 pounds in a week or two. 30 pounds. I had lost 110 pounds in Tanzania. I went back and gained 30 pounds. In a month. And literally all I was eating was Hawaiian bread with turkey.
It was so good.
Like, majority of the time I was having Hawaiian bread. I would have the butter with the turkey and the cheese. That Hawaiian bread is so good.
It was so good.
But I can't be in America for a long period of time because I will get fat. Like,
oh my goodness, it was so good. The Ben and Jerry's Cherry Garcia ice cream. Listen,
and the Chick-fil-A.
It was good.
It's good, but it's addictive. And we have to admit it's not the healthiest.
Yeah.
And you want this man to be eating microwave pizza and
there
Hot Pockets?
There are healthy foods in America. You just have to, because it's a wide selection, Rayne, right? You are selecting the bad foods more than you're selecting the stuff that's good for you.
So how is this man going to transition from having fresh whole foods to now having canned cream of wheat soup?
I mean, she was just calling things, I think, because she was uncomfortable.
Rayne has to take accountability, okay? There's no reason for you to talk about how now.
I don't know why she attacked the sister, though.
Now you're trying to basically accuse her of being an angry black woman.
That's
you
really
always look angry.
That's what she was trying to do.
And it's like she was trying to antagonize her.
That's
why?
Because
she questioned you on your lack of cooking.
Yeah.
You should be ashamed. Be cooking, okay? So I don't feel like she should have attacked the sister because she asked you about something as basic as providing food for her brother.
Yeah,
like, if you care about somebody, you would want to do that.
She was trying to just attack her, and
you always look angry.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah, but you know, I think that he has to get to a space
Rayne
where
is dangerous.
we are not getting upset about
who's upset
stereotypical things, like just when we recognized it for what it was. And I think that's why she was even telling her husband to stop, like, don't even go there.
No, she was telling her to stop. As she looked around
No,
her and
I
she
think
was like,
I think she was telling the husband, because the husband was the one who was like going back and forth with Renee, but Renee was focused on trying to engage the sister, and that's why the sister was saying stop. Like, because I think she recognized what Renee was trying to do. Like, she's trying to get her right. That's why she was like, actually, it's my child that, you know, I was stressed about the child, but she continued trying to instigate stuff. Like, when you recognize someone trying to do that, like, there's no point. She is worried about her brother. She has every right to be worried about her brother. Her brother is blind. She wants to make sure that he's getting good, healthy foods to eat. I mean, you know, so that, I mean, already his sight is gone. So that it helps him, to, you know, it helps him, you know, let him have some kind of joy in life. You know, do you see the way the brother was having the fufu and squeezing the fufu? Like, you know, all of that, the sister, it seems like the sister takes joy in even cooking for, especially women in Africa, they take joy in cooking for their families. You know, they take joy in cooking for their families. They really take it as, this is one thing I can do. You know, some of them, they spend all day from the time they wake up to go to the market, getting all the things, you know, I mean, going to the garden. Like, it's a daily thing. It's like an all-day thing to make this meal, right? And I'm sure other people from other parts of the world can tell you the same thing. But yeah, it's just, I feel like, I felt bad for the sister, because I felt like when Renee came, the sister was so loving. Like, she was so kind to Renee, like just going out of her way to make sure she's comfortable. Even when Renee didn't want her killing the chicken in front of her, and she was all, I'm going to go, I'm going to get off, I'm going to go off. And she was even telling the man, okay, don't kill it, let's go buy somewhere else. You know, like, she went out of her way to just bend over backward for Renee to feel comfortable. And I'm sure she feels bad that this woman who's supposed to be a guest in our home is in our home and is like
acting plum fool.
Yeah, I think now the sister realizes
her brother's in
not,
trouble.
Right. It's not that this woman doesn't like what's going on in the home. It's not like we can't, she realizes no matter what she does, Renee's not going to be satisfied. No matter what she does, it has nothing to do with her. This is Renee's problem. I think the sister finally got to that space. And that's why she was telling her husband, like, there's no point. No matter what you say to this woman right here, she's still going to show up just like this.
Yeah.
She's still going to show up just like this. And I think, and once that sister realizes that, the men in the family are also going to realize that. And they're going to move accordingly. I don't think, Chidi, if you go with your silly self, if you go to a hotel after all this little tantrum, I don't know what to say.
I think it's a little, you know, because I hadn't seen the whole video. When we talked about it, I hadn't seen it. Mm-hmm. But this man actually was like looking like he was having an attack. His lip was shaking. Yes. He was trying to touch her. She pushed his hand away. Her hand was in his face. Yeah. Like, just acting belligerent. And he was, and now
she was so violent.
Now it was like, it was kind of like a threat, because it almost seemed
Talk
as if
about
like,
being angry. Like, she is the angry one. She's been angry since she got there.
Well, to me, yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with you on that point.
And she said it right. She's aggressive. That's what he said. He said she's aggressive. She's not warm. She's mean.
I just think there's a level of decorum you have, even if you're upset with your partner. Like, these people make Americans look so bad. Yeah. Like, really, really bad. Like, and it's not cute. Yeah. It's not cute.
And Americans are actually, most of Americans are not even like that. Americans are one of the friendliest people in the world. I mean, really. 90 Day just have them looking, I think they just go, they find the worst
of the people
that they can find. And they put them on this show, acting the plum fool. Acting the plum. Because really, I mean, that's what Americans are known for around the world, I think. They're known to be friendly. And you have this person just going, just acting just like not even acting as though you even have just manners. Period.
Well, no, I mean, but it's also this thing around the world that Americans can be desperate for love and they'll just put up with anything. Like, you guys will be shocked how many men have come up to me just saying that I love you and I will want to marry. Like, literally, they've met me that day. They saw me walking down the road. They tried to engage in a conversation with me. Oh, Mary, would you marry me? Like, and they're dead serious. Like, they're looking you in the eye and they're really hoping you, like, say yes. Like, because it's this connotation that Americans are, like, so desperate for love. Like, they'll just accept any and anyone. So it's also that connotation. And you guys have people, like there's Americans that travel the world. And y'all give us very bad name.
Yes.
And I just feel like with this whole thing with Renee, it was really bad behavior. Like, one, you gaslight this man. This man is sensitive to sounds. He can't see you, but he knows that you're waving your finger in his face. He doesn't know if he's being threatened.
You can feel that you've come closer to him and you're screaming at him.
Right, and it's like it's messy with his brain, and then on top of that,
it's abuse.
Yeah, it's abuse, and
it's just abuse.
And the fact that he even said that, you know, I feel like if I worry if I don't go to the hotel, she won't, that this relationship will end. So almost he feels like he has no choice but to go to the hotel. So it's kind of like, if you don't give me what I want, I'm going to throw a temper tantrum and act a plumb fool. So now it's like, can he even be himself? Like, he has to walk on eggshells with you out of fear. But then again, I'm like, this is who you chose.
But I can see,
Like,
I can see Chidi doing something like that, and that also comes from not, you know, probably this is his first relationship. Also, he doesn't have experience, so it's kind of like, I don't want this person to leave me, so I'm willing to do whatever. You know, I don't want her to leave me. I don't want her to go back. Then who's gonna want me after her? She wanted me even though she knows I'm blind and all this stuff. So he might acquiesce to this, and yikes.
Yeah.
I mean, will that calm her down after he, you know, if he does go to the hotel? I guess that remains to be seen.
Yeah.
But you said they broke up. Thank goodness.
Because she was talking about how old
And he's not in America. He's still in Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
You know, I just feel like he is dependent on his family.
Yeah.
That's fine, but I think he should just, don't get with an American. Settle down with a nice African woman there who will love you and take care of you and who will understand what you're going through.
I mean,
like,
people
be with
come
somebody who's in
in-
your culture. That's what I personally
And I'm
feel.
sure there are Americans there too. I mean, if you just want to be with an American, I mean, you be with whoever you want to be with, but let the person be there, so that your sister can show them what they need to do to take care of you. You know?
I think he should just be within his own culture. The
Yeah,
African woman
I mean,
will understand
she'll
all
know
the
how to cook,
nuances.
yeah.
She'll know the culture. She'll know what needs to be done. And
To know how to make your fufu that you are squeezing.
I didn't know you squeeze fufu. I usually just eat it.
I know there are people who squeeze that fufu. They be squeezing it, rolling it, and then eating a little piece of it.
I cannot wait to go to Ghana next week.
I don't do all that.
I'm so,
I just eat it too, yeah.
I cannot wait to go to Ghana next week. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, yo, let us know what you guys think about this down below, and we will see you guys later.
Chidi.